You done tune in to Brie and Brie Lil Productions. They like the girls, they ain't looking for no husband. Catch them on the tube, bullshit, and they thugging. Don't like the video and join the discussion. You can subscribe if you want to, lil' buddy. Just know if you don't, you gon' miss these discussions. They go with the content and talk about stuff that they know that you do in the dark, but won't say in the public. Sounded great though. What up, Brie? What up, Brie?
We look like we in jail.
Cause of that thing.
Ready?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys!
Hey YouTube! I'm Ray.
And I'm Bree. Back at it again with the bull.
Alright. Excuse us,
we
y'all.
be acting like we ain't recorded in years or something.
First of all, we have not recorded in years, and it's 7:38 at night. And she woke me up from a nap, a dog-ass nap too, and that was sleeping great. But here we are to talk to y'all. Guess what we talking to y'all about? The most common YouTube issue going on right now as a whole, Domo and Crissy.
Craziness.
A lot of y'all follow me on social media and y'all see how I feel about the whole situation. However, as of lately, I've been starting to feel like maybe something's really sick and something's going on, like mentally. She going through some stuff.
I don't know. I don't feel any sympathy, empathy for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not really a sympathetic person either. Like, we both been through some heartbreak. Like, that ain't how you go about it. For some of y'all who don't know what's going on, maybe y'all don't keep up with them. Domo and Crissy broke up a minute ago.
A minute ago. And
it was mutual. It's something that they both made a video about, basically saying that they both were okay with it. And then more recently, Domo made another video.
A couple of videos.
A few videos. Basically talking about how heartbroken she is, and then exposing Crissy, putting Crissy's business out there.
First of all, I can understand you being heartbroken and expressing your feelings about the situation. That's one. And I understand, like, as being a YouTuber, like, the supporters, they have questions, they want to know things, all that type of stuff. But to be honest, what happens in real life happens in my life. And I feel like I need to, me personally, keep some things to myself that doesn't need to be all on the internet. You know what I'm saying? How I deal with the heartbreak, I can tell you the steps and some basic things to deal with it. But I don't think that I need to expose what's really going on between me and that significant other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the dirty, gritty details about the situation, that no one needs to know that besides you and who you were dealing it with. Like, that's it. I just really feel like, why expose all of this information? And then you had the audacity to expose about who she dealing with now. Obviously, she ain't post who she dealing with now because...
Prince. Listen, Prince, go lay down, bro.
But yeah, like, but okay, my thing is, she said in the video, right, I'm not gonna put her business out there and then laid it on a platter.
Right, here y'all
served it up to the audience. Like, I don't understand, just expose all of this information. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I honestly, I feel like first of all, how is it mutual if you're so bitter about it?
I mean, I understand the backlashes, because like I understand that, like, in situations that I've had, like, I've mutually decided to end it with someone, and then my feelings are still hurt. But if I knew it was mutual, if I need a vent, and it's different because none of my relationships have been on a YouTube platform. They're not visible for everyone to see. But when you have that platform, and when you do have the world watching you, you have to watch what you say and what you do. Because if the roles were reversed, Domo would not. I don't think Domo would be happy with that. Like, if she was out there dating and enjoying herself, and Crissy just go all out like that, playing this victim role, because that's what it is. You're playing the victim.
Wait, you said Crissy playing the victim?
No, Domo's playing the victim.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just bold. Like, I feel like, you know, it's okay to be hurt, and she's not wrong for putting out a video about her being hurt about the situation. But at the moment that you decided to say, Crissy asked me not to talk about this, and then you blatantly just disrespect what she asked you not to do, that's the mother of your child. Like, that's somebody that you decided to have a baby with. So you need to have a little bit more respect. Let her date. Like, let her, maybe she could do whatever she wants to do, period. Like, you can't tell somebody how fast to get over someone. It's messed up, and it might not work in your favor, and you might not like it and all of that. But you can't be upset because she's dating. Like, how else is she supposed to get over you? By sitting there not dating? Like, I feel like you can't put a timeline or time frame on when you should date somebody after you break up.
Right.
Like, you can't do that. Everybody not the same. And I just feel like for you to go out your way to embarrass Crissy like that.
Embarrassed. She not only did you say that she's in a relationship with somebody, you exposed the fact that she may have been talking to other people. So now you over here saying that she's just cheating on her shorty right now. Like,
and she's like a hoe. Basically, that's how I took it.
You just disrespected her completely. Like, I don't understand why. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? I just want to know, what did she get out of that completely?
Like, I understand being heartbroken. Like, I've been there. Like, somebody tried to tell me that I obviously never been heartbroken before. Come on now. Like, I've been heartbroken before. Like, I was with somebody for 5 years. Like, that's a long time to spend with somebody and then not working out. Mm-hmm. Especially when you thought that it was going to be more than what it was. Like, when you build your future, or you base your future off of somebody. Like, I based my future off of one person, and then it failed right in my face. Like, literally crumbled right before my eyes. I watched her change right in my face. Just like, you know, Damo saying she's seeing Crissy change. Like, she's more rude, and she's not really open to talk to her and stuff like that. Like, she's...
And I don't even think that's somebody changing. I think that that's somebody dealing with the fact that y'all aren't together anymore.
She don't owe you nothing at that point.
Exactly. She don't owe you to be extra nice to you anymore. Because first of all, if she is in another relationship, that's disrespectful to what she got going on. Like being extra nice to you, crispy nice to you, and it's one thing that y'all gotta deal with each other because y'all have a kid together. That's one thing. But now that y'all aren't together, it's a co-parenting situation. It ain't like, oh, we about to be besties still. Oh, we just cool. Y'all, since y'all ended on a mutual situation, y'all just cool. That's it. It ain't no beef. It ain't no chicken, no nothing.
Yeah, like, she don't owe you nothing no more at this point. And I know you probably would expect more from her because, you know, y'all did have that connection and that past and all of that type of stuff. But it's not like that. Like, you can't expect it to be like that. She has to cope too. She don't want to be in your face every day now. Or maybe she does, but she can't because y'all not together no more. If you sit up in somebody's face every single day, how are you supposed to move on? I completely know because I literally went through the same thing. Like, I went through the same thing where I was still in my ex's face every day. We weren't together. I wanted to still be with the girl, and we try to maintain a friendship and all of that type of stuff. But you keep telling me to move on. She would literally be rude to me and doing all of that. But I don't blame her. It's just I was a little bit more hypersensitive in the situation, so it hurt my feelings more than it was hurting hers. But now, a year and a half later, I could look back on it and see where she was coming from. Because, I mean, you gotta cope how you gotta cope. And if Crissy was doing something Damo don't like as far as her personality and the way that she was carrying herself and all this stuff, stop trying to hang out with her all the time. Mm-hmm. Stop trying to be around her all the time. Stop thinking that things are sweet when they're not. Sometimes it just is what it is. Y'all mutually broke up. That's something that y'all both wanted. You might still want a future with her, but you should have never let her go. Like, or you should have worked a little bit harder. And if it didn't work in your favor still, then sometimes you got to take that L in silence. You could communicate with people about you being hurt. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to vent. It's okay to cry. It's okay to do all of those things. But to expose her and put her business out is...
I just want to understand why you had to vent to the internet. I don't understand that.
She said it. She said why. She said that she don't have a lot of friends. She don't... Like, she just felt like she was more comfortable with talking to YouTube and talking to the world.
I ain't got no friends either.
But everybody not the same. Everybody not gonna cope the same. And ain't nothing wrong with venting. She could have sat there and cried on YouTube for hours. Went on live and said, yo, I'm really hurting about Crissy. But you messed up when you put her business out. Because it's not our business. Like, I was a fan of Damo and Crissy. I used to love Damo and Crissy. Like, they were goals as hell. Like, people used to send me pictures of Damo and Crissy and was like, I can't wait for you to get to that point. Mm-hmm. I got that all the time. I really liked them. I like watching them. I love seeing their relationship. The whole baby thing that they're deciding to do. The fact that Damo chose to carry the baby. All of those things were absolutely beautiful. But at this point, when you got that type of light, you can't do that. Like, you cannot do that. Like, you cannot put your ex out there like that. And you know Crissy has a image to maintain too, and you're trying to tarnish that because you're hurt. And Damo said that. She said she's bitter. If you know you bitter, you have to stay off the internet. If you're in a bitter stage, you could vent to people, you could do all that stuff. But when you're in a bitter, angry phase, you have to stay off of social media. Mm-hmm. Or learn how to control yourself. You got to be an adult and control yourself.
You know, it's so many theories I have to this situation. Because it's one thing that, okay, yeah, she could be hurt, you know, really, really hurt, wanting to vent to someone, so she did it to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you knew you was going to get backlash from people who was like, going to be like, girl, you crazy for even crying right now. What is wrong with you? And you're going to have some people that's sympathetic and actually want to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Have all that. But you also have a situation where the fact that, like, since she has her own page, right? Her videos, when I look at them, the videos are getting like 300K, 400K views, right? When she started posting these videos, they got millions of views. Another theory I have is that she's doing it for money. You put out all of this because right now YouTube loves the drama. They feed off of the drama, and since y'all were goals like that, since y'all are broken up, and they want to see y'all bump heads, they want to see the despair, they want to see what issues y'all had, to not to help themselves, but to talk their mess, to dig into your life for no reason. People are just nosy, and you exposing that type of stuff, you just raised your pockets. That's all you did. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it was a publicity stunt, honestly.
I would just see, the thing is, I'm trying really, really hard in my spirit not to put this on, like, because when your feelings are hurt, I would just really pray that you would not use that as a pedestal to make some money. Because that's what she said. She said, I'm not doing this for money, I'm not doing this. Like, I've been watching.
If that's the case, you shouldn't have put commercials in there. Period. You didn't have to put commercials in them videos, but obviously you did it for money because you have commercials in them, because you're gaining off of that. It's okay. Just admit it. I
would just pray that you're not using your emotions as a platform to make yourself more famous, because you already have the talent. You already do music. You do YouTube. People love your personality. You're fun. You're outgoing. You're cool to watch alone. You don't need Crissy for that. You don't need Crissy to make your money. You're, like I said, you're doing music. You're doing music with Queen. You done music with Queen. Queen is, you see the girl done did Soul Train Awards and all of that. Like, you have a relationship as YouTubers. Y'all we could link and build each other. You have support. You have people who gonna listen to you that you don't have to do this on the camera for. Because now at this point you look crazy. And then now you're at a point where now you're trying to pretend there's this new Domo, and you're so happy and nothing can knock you off of your feet. And now it looks like you're lying about your happiness. And now it looks like you're just crazy. Like, you look crazy right now. It's okay to be hurt. I understand you could wake up one day and realize, okay, I don't want Crissy no more. But you don't ever wake up one day and just be like, I'm completely over it and I moved on. Because that's not how that works.
Like that. It's not gonna just click on you like that. It's not a light. It can't just come on and off.
I understand waking up and feeling like a brand new woman, because I promise y'all, like, I've done this. Like, I literally done this. Like, I woke up one day and was like, dang, I really don't want her no more. Like, I think I'll be fine. Like, I deserve better. I know my worth. Like, one day I woke up that way. But I wasn't completely happy. And I couldn't sit there and honestly lie to myself and look in the mirror and say I didn't miss her. Or anything like that. Like, it was like a...
Y'all dogs about to have that I miss you sex you posted about, Ray.
Mom. Anyway, I don't know, y'all. Like, I had so much respect for Domo. The crazy thing is, I never watched Domo and Crissy for Crissy. I never did that. I always watched Domo and Crissy because Domo was hilarious. Crissy was just an add-on. I respect Crissy for what she's doing now. You know, she got her little line, like her little shop or whatever. I don't know what Crissy does outside of that. She does some videos
on YouTube, yeah.
But she's not up there with Domo. She don't have the potential that, I mean, she does have potential that Domo has, but Domo utilizes her potential more.
And I feel like she, like, okay, so before Domo and Crissy became a Domo and Crissy, when Domo was famous on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, why couldn't she just go back to making funny videos? You could have made funny videos about your situation, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people love making jokes of a heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? Just to lighten the situation. And you could have did that, but yet, no. But anyway, so like, let me see, like, Crissy, I feel like is being mature about it. Kind of. Don't get me wrong.
I think silence is the best way to go. She's not talking too much about it.
Okay, pause. Now, don't know. She is talking about it. but she's been talking about it on Twitter.
Oh, I've seen all of that.
Yeah, but my thing is like,
but I feel like she talked about it on Twitter in response to all of
it
what Domo has done.
It was in response, but I don't know the mature way. Because don't get me wrong, because I'm still a petty being. I haven't grown that much. That I probably would be on the same tip. But I don't know. I don't feel like I need to expose my situation on social media like that. Like, it's one thing to, make a couple, subliminal tweets and stuff like that. That's fine. But ultimately, deal with it with Domo. Deal with it with Crissy. Why do y'all have to have others invested in the situation? You know what I'm saying? If you need to vent to somebody, vent to your best friend. Like, even if you ain't got no friends, vent to your mama. Vent to you got a brother, Domo. Vent to him. Like, I don't understand why you feel like you don't have these people in your life when you've exposed that you have these people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. You can't say, oh, I have nobody around me, but y'all see me doing videos with a person I call my best friend. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why am I not venting to her about what I got going on? That don't even make sense. You see that you expose that your mama is around in your life. You expose that your brother is in your life, but yet you can't vent to them. She has a best friend that I saw that she did a video for, right? She did all this stuff for her best friend's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you venting to them?
I feel like and like I said, y'all, I can't really talk about other people's emotions and all of those things. But I know when I went through depression earlier this year, like, it was serious. Like, what I went through was serious. And I didn't really talk to anyone about it for real. Like, I talked to my mama about it. I think my mom and my sister really were the only people who knew. But I couldn't even imagine me going through that and talking about it on YouTube. Like, me and Brie didn't do a lot of videos during that point. I knew Brie knew something was wrong with me, but like, when I went through depression, and that was the first time in my life I ever went through depression at all. Like, forget a breakup, like, I was hurt and all of that stuff. Maybe I was depressed and didn't know it was depression at the time. I don't really know, but earlier this year I actually went through a depression where I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. It was hard though. It was really, really rough, and I couldn't imagine talking to y'all about it, not because I don't love y'all or I don't care about y'all being there for me. I do, but I don't need that negative attention brought on me.
I wouldn't want no judgment going through that.
And even though I know y'all would be as loving and open, and that's what we do, that's what y'all do as supporters, y'all have been more than loving and caring, just like, when we sick or we, have an attitude, y'all are the first ones to be like, Ray, I hope you're okay. Ray, do you need anything? Y'all don't even know me for real. So I know like the love that we get out of it, but I know y'all would not have been able to help me. Mm-hmm. Not the way that I needed to be helped. I probably should have talked to somebody. I probably needed to spend more time with my family. Stuff like that. Y'all will be like, y'all would make me smile, but it will be temporary. Mm-hmm. So I just know me going on my way to expose and put all that on social media wouldn't have fixed nothing. It would have made my situation worse. That one just made her situation worse. You will never get Crissy back doing that. If you really love her, and you really want to be with her, that's not how you go about it. Like, you can't.
I just really don't feel like all of that exposing thing is necessary for the situation. I mean, and then the fact is, like, she said that she got a counselor. Why can't you just talk to your counselor?
I mean, I feel like you were not wrong for telling people that you hurt. You were only wrong when you started talking about somebody else's business. That's
exactly.
It.
Okay, if she would have kept the video at her own problems and how she's dealing with the breakup, that would have been fine.
Yeah, but the moment you started doing all of that, then you started, like, you kept talking, and then you continued to talk about
kept exposing.
It's like you had something to talk about every single day in regards to Crissy.
Talking about she showed up at her house with hickeys on her neck. Why did you need to say that?
That was bold.
Why did you need to expose that?
That was bold.
Like,
because if it was my ex, whoever did some crazy stuff like that, I got 2 hands. And I would have gave them to her ass. Because I just feel like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You trying to make me look bad. Don't do that. If I want to go pop this thing off, I'm grown. Let me be grown. But other than that, my final remarks are, I hope that Domo is okay, because I know what it feels like to be depressed. I know what it feels like to deal with a heartbreak. I just wish she would have been more mature about it. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's really all I got to say. At some point, I'm going to get over the whole situation and just be you know, back to like, yeah, Domo, you, because at some point she will be fine. She really will be okay. She really will be able to move on, and she will be genuine as far as in regards to her happiness. And when that time comes, I'll be more able to support her the way that I supported her previously to her acting out.
Me personally, I just feel like, I don't know, I have multiple theories. I don't know what her true intentions were to get out of this situation. She could have did it for money. She could be doing it because she wants sympathy. She could be doing it for a lot of things to expose Crissy, because that's just terrible. But hey, but I don't know Domo personally. I don't know Crissy personally. So at the end of the day, it's not my place to judge. But I mean, to each his own. She did what she had to do, I guess, for whatever purpose that she had. But
I mean, right, you did what you had to do because you felt like you had to do it.
I
don't know why, and I don't agree with it.
Yep. But at the end of the day, I still have much love for Domo. Don't get us wrong. Like, even if like you feel like we kind of bashed them or what have you, I personally still have love for Domo. Like, she's a great YouTuber to me. Much love to Crissy too and her future endeavors.
Same. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell all of them.
We wanna thank you for sitting watching the video. It's more to come, I promise. Hit that bell and leave a comment though. Say you want the cooking or we deliver like dominoes. You smell what we cooking. If you can't, shout it, go clean your nose. We had you laughing. Wiz Khalifa hot with no smoking. Please don't watch the video and eat shit. You might choke. Notification squad, we looking where you at though. R&B gang over everything. We lit folks. Go ahead and so we know you twerking through this outro. Patience for the next video, cause shit, we out, bro.